Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Freight Conductor back with you again on a wonderful Monday evening. Hope you all enjoyed your weekends. I know I said I was going to go through and finish games. Technically, that's what I'm doing. This is a game I'm working on. I've been playing off stream a bunch. I've been loving the heck out of it. And I also need a little bit of a break. I just went through the gambit of um, Last of Us 1, Last of Us 2, Horizon Zero Dawn. Now we got Chronos. There's always this third person over the shoulder. Like, they're different, but they're the same. And I just need a little bit of a break. So we're going to jump into Nioh 3. Fair warning. It's not the normal way. I'm not starting fresh. I'm like 8 hours in. Sorry about that. It is what it is, I guess. And I'm probably still going to play this one off stream. But it's just my little break night. But I still wanted to come and hang out, and maybe you guys could see what the fuss is all about, see if you like it. Plus, there's a demo out there if you have PlayStation or PC and you want to try it out. Though Nissa, I don't recommend it on handheld. It is actually awful on handheld. The only way I can play it on my LIX is I actually have to stream it from my PC. So that's like the number one complaint I see out there on it. You barely get 30 in most places. So I know. It's one of those that I don't know that they always do the best optimization for period, I guess. But anyways, jumping into it, gonna play some, gonna hang out, whatnot, and yeah. Sounds good, right? Switching over. How'd you like that transition? That sounded so professional, like I knew what I was doing. Consider this stream like almost a mental health day for me. You don't need that on this one, Nissa, but it slows way down, and this is a game that's very much about speed more than anything. And you're getting 30 on very low graphic settings. At that point, it's like almost, is it really worth it? Okay. So, in this game, obviously, big open world. You can see my map right here. All the different things. You can see I think this is like the first time area. I know there's got to be a second one because I think Clint mentioned he's like level 60 and he is there right now. So I'm like 8-10 hours in. You got your main. I like my ninja style the most, but you can also switch to samurai. Each have their own weapons and armor, abilities that go with it, which is kind of cool. But it leads to some very interesting combat. Like, ooh, combos. Here we go. That's right. What's going on, Matt? Get that guy down. Why I really like the ninja style is it's a lot quicker. You have the key meter, which is the blue one, which is kind of like a stamina meter, and you can do a lot of attacks before you lose out on it. And its biggest thing is for like my counters per se is the dodge with the B. That's like a quick dodge. Whereas you switch over to samurai, and you can see you don't get anywhere near as many. And then there's this whole added mechanic of this key pulse. So like when it's swirling around you, you can hit that to get some of your stamina back, but otherwise it's a lot of stuff to keep track of. I'm kind of a basic, so I go the easier route. It's just fun being quick. You don't do as much damage, but you know.
Or the creaking boards may give away our presence.
Also do a little bit of stealth. Oh, nobody there. Oh, he saw me. See, see how I time that right, and I get that little yellow thing, and then I also throw like a shuriken to damage him. And then I get my little... First, there's the glowing yellow cat, and that's like your almost ultimate type ability. I turn into, think of like, I don't know if you guys saw my streams of Black Myth Wukong, but like you turn into this overpowered version of yourself. You don't take normal damage, you just have a meter of how long it lasts, and the more damage you take, like the more it eats into that meter. And the other one's like a little ability. I like this, like right here. It does this little kick that pushes them away and breaks their stamina down on you pretty quick. It's a lot of information, I'm sorry. I'm doing an info dump here. I'm probably even like explaining it barely. There's so much going on in this game. It's awesome. Oh, he sees me. I figured. Oh, and there's a revenant. Alright, we're gonna do this. Got him. Come on. There's my finisher because he got stamina bar down. Ooh, and she got the other guy. Maybe I didn't need to use that. I might have just wasted that. Honestly, Wu Chang is on my list. I've got Wu Chang. I got Wu Long. There's another one they did that I heard was pretty decent. I forgot what it's called now. Rise of the Ronin, maybe? This one really drew me in, though, because of the open world aspect to it. So if you get, like, stuck on a boss, you can just run away and go level up and come back and do work. Can I get you? That's a little soul for my summons, because you can... If you get the little souls from your guys, you can essentially summon them. It's nice when you grab the boss ones. Come on. Oh, I missed that one. Did they? See, other than the fact that it's on Game Pass, Wu Chang just does not seem like your type of game, Nissa, so I'm surprised you jumped into it, but then again, you jump into everything, so... I put that right up there with, like, Liza P.
Oh my, a friendly elf.
From what I had heard.
How adorable. Just looking at it soothes my heart.
Get the hot springs. Oh, it doesn't want to open from the side. Jump up the back.
Nalmasa, we pray for your well-being and health. You will be the one
you find
to
these
restore
little...
the E-clan.
Nothing wrong with that. You might find something new that you didn't know you liked before. Yeah, nope. I can't get to that from here. Can I? Nope. He's not making the jump like I want him to. I believe it. I believe it, Nissa. Okay, that right there is going to be a little save point. So if you die, I come back to that. You essentially have your souls that you can use to upgrade. You rest, you get everything back. But then essentially it respawns everybody. I knew it. That it is, Nissa. I need to use it more often, I think. That or just drop it because I'm not really using it the way I should.
Could that yokai have been behind this?
Okay, so there's my old boss summon. There's one of the bosses I beat. I brought him out to do my bidding. Ooh, he is. Shoot, when they drop those little puddles on the floor, you don't regenerate stamina in those. Also, with my shinobi style, I do bonus damage if I hit him from the back. Call it ninja style. I'm like mediocre at best at this game, but I still love it anyways.
Fine display. It
That was
seems my
close.
expectations were not misplaced. Let's keep moving.
Oh, I keep timing that wrong. You can do a nice little counter when you do a style switch right there. I swear I'm better than this looks. Bistro is coming to Game Pass. Why does that sound familiar? Tell you what really looks good is Mugenics that is coming out tomorrow, actually. That is just... I don't know. It's like, it reminds me of like a more, like a deeper Massive Chalice, which is still my favorite Double Fine game. It's so good. You essentially, you were a ruler of a kingdom, right? Well, not ruler, you had to manage these kingdoms that went across generations. And your heroes were like the nobility, and you would have to go through and do like turn-based, like XCOM style battles. And if your people died, they died for real. But then sometimes they develop like PTSD and like negative effects, or sometimes they get like heroic effects to be good. And the whole idea is you had to like marry between the different bases, the different families, to essentially you were breeding for your next generation, and hope for good traits to come along. And then you had in between like these periods of peace between the next like big attack or whatever. You use that to train up your characters, but also other ones aged out. And so like sometimes you'd have like super young kids with like really old people if you didn't make great choices. It made for really fun. It wasn't quite a roguelike, but it was kind of a roguelike. Bistro's a cooking cozy game. Okay, so right up your alley then. Let's open up this. Maybe not yet. Came from there. Looks like I gotta go that way. Reminds me of a gremlin. Vanishers. Yeah, that one, at a certain point, I just started golden pathing it. And because I made the not smart choice, I made the selfish choice, if you will. My decisions led to a bad ending. Okay, so that's not the way I need to go. And it's back to here because I rested. One thing about it, man, is it spits so much. Yeah, I get that, Nissa. It's pretty... Nothing's like white or black on that. Everything is so gray. And sometimes you think you're making the right choice, and then the game says, haha, kidding. That was the bad choice. Definitely worth experiencing though. But man, I felt like the combat got so repetitive. Oh, I missed. I got too far away from that. There we go. Wasn't she the one that was talking you into doing the bad stuff? Or did I initially make that decision and then she just went along with it and then towards the end she was on board with it too? I can't remember. Oh, you... Nope, he's gonna get me. He's gonna get me. Come on, I gotta work on better for that. There we go. See my little jump? I get like really into it and like trying to like anticipate it. That's right. Okay. But see, once you make that decision, she starts to get on board with that, and she gets to be the devil on your shoulder encouraging it. At least in my playthrough. And if you go down that route and you don't finish all of the side stuff for like the different hauntings, it's not a good ending. Oop, wrong side. Talk about how much I played, but here I am hitting wrong buttons. Doesn't open from this side. Can I bust out there? Nope. It says, oh, right here, right here. That's one thing about it. There's not always super intuitive which way to go. We all know how easily I get lost, like in Chronos. Let's go around this path. There we go.
Have resided over Nioh since antiquity, but recent years have seen us and even our castle to decay down. I left my life as a nun behind to take charge of the clan and fight together with Lord EAS.
Oh, no. Use up too much of my stamina. Too early. He wasn't gonna get me. Come on. There we go. The nice thing about doing those little perfect dodges is like, not only do I do a little bit of damage, I avoid damage from him, but I also rebuild my stamina bar. So sometimes I gamble a little bit too much trying to get it. Also, it just looks cool. I hear somebody playing this little flute thingy. Is that a flute? Little lute, right? That's a lute. This little guy is a little collectible. Get enough of them and it increases the amount of the healing things I can carry, because I got like 6 of them right now. pool, because in that pool my stamina doesn't come back. Got you. They say the ninjutsu style is supposed to like hit and run. I feel like I am doing that to perfection. JK.
This is the Ii clan's temple. We should cleanse it of yokai, so that my ancestors may once again rest in peace.
Oh, hold on, hold on. Yeah. Come on, your stamina's gone, bro. You're supposed to be... It's down here. Thought I heard something. These things are like another player. They died here and they left behind a revenant, and you can essentially fight them and you get gear. You get the little, like if these ones, blue ones, you can actually summon somebody to help you, and it's the Ochoko cups are required. You can usually get those from revenants. Sometimes you get them as regular loot drops, but revenant's a good way to get them. There's a whole glory mechanic that you get from them too that I don't fully understand, but it's gonna explain later on in the game. I don't know at what point, but. I don't like that sword guy. Oh, come on, really? There we go. Ooh, these little water blob guys, they're weak to fire. It's like the shinobi, I have like 2 shinobi fire attacks. I didn't time that one right. There we go. Sometimes I'm doing too many attacks, and even though I get the timing right, I don't get it off because I'm in the middle of an attack animation. Go. Need to learn to kind of use the samurai skill more. Don't use it enough. It's probably going to come back and bite me. Open the door for the shortcut for later. Right here, in case I die, I can get back to it quicker. It's more than likely. Let's be honest. Can I get in this door yet? See those eyes? That's kind of creepy. Okay, so these are my ninja skills. Get him!
Kung Fu Panda.
What's up, Panda? How's it going, man? Yeah, basically. Little known fact about me. I was big into that culture back in college. As a visitor, one might say. Ooh. This guy's gonna give me a good yokai core. He's like a souped up version of a normal to him. But the yokai core I get from him is going to be, there we go, see? Makes his soul core a lot better. There's like a secondary attack or effect you get from it, I think. I'm really good at explaining things. Don't you guys just love me telling you what's going on? Yeah.
How unfortunate.
There's an Asian
To
frat.
see such beautiful autumn leaves stained with blood.
Actually, Nissa, so I had originally planned to keep it for the kids, but then I kind of realized that it was a bit too much hardware for my kids right now, especially the youngest that would be playing it the most. So I actually hooked Panda up. He's got Bacon's old ally. He is a ally gamer now. Oh, come on. Come on, why do I not have any of those things? It take forever to recharge my ninjutsu abilities. Keep the flaming shuriken unlocked sooner rather than later. Alright, later, Panda. You have a good night, man. Is just doesn't want to let me be. No double allies anymore. Yeah, like I said, what I had planned for it wasn't really gonna work because you need like a whole dock system to go with it. And I don't know, the use case in a few years maybe, but for right now, not so much. And it's one of those that, like, do I hold on to it for a couple of years? Who knows where technology will be then? Or I got my buddy Panda. I can hook him up with it, and he'd definitely put it to use right now. So one thing about the allies, like, it doesn't have the double USB-C like they do in the Ally X. So, like, you gotta use that weird, the eGPU dock, which makes sense if you want to hook it up for the GPU dock, but I didn't think I needed anything that crazy. There we go. Ooh. He says hello. We got him. Nice. So really, it was going to be using it in handheld, and my kid's 4, you know, the one that would use it. And I don't know. I didn't see that going very well.
What are you... a bath? Now? It's quite alright, but please be quick.
Alright, so we got that unlocked for the exploration. That's exactly it. It's just, you can tell they've been playing a lot of Ghosts, because they do that a lot. Oh no, get out of the way! Stamina bar is down. I go a little too crazy in my combo sometimes and not paying attention where my little stamina bar is. And I learned to regret it really quick. Yeah, that's exactly right, Nissa. He had like the newest Xbox controller that we had in the house, and man, he destroyed it within like I don't know. It had to have been like a month or two. It's the worst one in the house now. He's still using it though. He's gotten a lot better with it, though, compared to how he used to be, so that's always good. But again, you know, there's 4. What do you expect? Maybe I'll frame it. Oh, look at that, it's your first controller. Little Baba Yaga thing going on. I didn't know that the Baba Yaga was a Japanese myth, or is it Japanese, Chinese? I don't know. It's gotta be Japanese. Soul cores that I fully don't understand.
Unimaginable rancor. They must have
Yeah, they smash the buttons so hard, and like part of I guess his process of trying to figure stuff out was like he just hit every button all the time, and eventually he hit it enough times that he kind of figured it out. Like he knows how to use the TV remote now from kind of doing the same thing. It doesn't always work for him. Like sometimes he's in the deleted scene somehow, and he doesn't know how to get back to what he
I
wants.
sense presence stronger than anything we've faced yet. Prepare yourself, and let's go.
Ooh, I got a lot of points here. You could tell how much I do this, which is like never. Okay, so we're gonna do that. You want to see how far behind I am? You get the whole inventory system. Yeah, level 24. Let's see how far behind I am. Let's do sort by level. No. So I like that. The Tanfus are nice. But this one always looks cool. Then there's this whole like side mechanic of all these different stats. Sometimes I get lost in it. Like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Base attack is up, break and block is down, so we probably want to keep this. That's equipped. Flintlock is so many levels behind. Do that one. Okay, that one's Shinobi Hood. You know what? We're just gonna go with it. Yeah, look at how many samurai, the points that I have that I'm just piling on over here. Though I do want to switch out my weapon and samurai style. I've seen some really cool things on the Cestus. Because this one just super slow. Let's do the Cestus just because this may be a mistake to jump into this one right before we go. Actually, you know what? Since I have all of these stats here, the samurai side looks good. Sure. See, these are all sorts of combos that you can unlock. I am closer to... I mean, I do know some of these combos, and I know some of the stuff, but to put them all together all the time, mine is somewhere between somebody's good with combos. Actually, okay, I'm closer to a button masher than anything. I'm not gonna lie. But it's good to have options, I guess. Okay. This might be a bad decision, but we're gonna do it anyways. Usually the first couple are just learning the movesets. Okay. Oh, that is a grab. Okay. That is really a grab. Yeah, and it's just like, it's almost like a vibe gaming. That's not gonna be a winning strategy. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. This one gets like really... I've seen some stuff that people are doing on TikTok and it's like, holy cow. I don't know how they're managing it, but... Okay. There we go. There we go. That's the combo we like to see. Okay, I like this. I can be happy with this. Don't like that one. I was middle button mashing when I saw the turn. It's a very weird, complex mix because Elden Ring is very slow, very methodical, and this is like hovers that line between that and just all aggro. Like go, 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 go. I don't pretend to be amazing at this game. I'm decent. And you should be asking, like, why aren't you using that cool ability? And that's because you get one go at it, and then after it's done, then you gotta wait for it to recharge, and it takes forever to recharge. So I want to make sure I get into a good flow, so I have a chance to get it. Go. Too much, too much, too much. Okay. Sneak in, do a couple attacks, back up. That's the problem with getting in there too close too often. There we go. Nice little bonus attack, put you on fire. So this is like... This is one that I might feel a little comfortable with starting to go for here. Maybe. There we go. See what I mean about big damage, though? Go. Oh, he's got that grab. That grab's brutal. And we got him.
Not have my revenge. I will
Alright, she left me. We're gonna go our separate ways. We're gonna see other people.
At last, peace will return to Liatan Temple. That yokai was the ghost of a former E-clan retainer.
Thank you,
He was
Nissa.
killed for their betrayal. We can do naught but pray that their soul finds rest. Thank you once again. I couldn't have done this alone. Please,
What's up,
take
Clutch?
this as a
How's it
token
going, man?
of appreciation. I will return to Hamamatsu Castle. Safe travels, Lord Takachio.
Alright, so now that's my 3 main mission things. That's my intellect. Key and key recovery speed, I need that. Right? That is, it was a great game to watch. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty happy with the results. Especially K9 getting that Super Bowl MVP. I really wish that touchdown wouldn't have been called back, but heck yeah. I missed the enemy base. How did I do that? One of those weird guys that likes to sit there and try to knock everything out before I move on to the next stuff. He really did too. I like K9. Thank goodness, as they did him dirty, the broadcaster was like, thank goodness he can run because he can't do much else. And I'm like, oh man, that's... I didn't need that. I don't know, I think sometimes too, like the big game, the big moment, he's a young player, Drake May, he's good. I think that probably played a little tight. Come on, come on. Yeah, you're not kidding. Did they have any injuries? Like, is that why it was that bad? Why are you up there, buddy? Okay, they're just that bad. But I mean, isn't there like a first place, a second place, or at least a first and last place schedule in the NFL, isn't there? Like, so if you finish last place in your division, your following year is an easy schedule per se. Or am I wrong? I swear I'd heard that. Like, I know ball to a certain degree, but not like super deep in it, if you will. Traversal. These little kitty cats you get to pet, and then they run away on you, and you gotta follow them around forever. I mean, look, the people I feel really bad for, more than anybody, is the Vikings. They are really going through this morning, I tell you what. Kind of like, granted this was 1 year, I think it was 2 years at least with Stafford before he went to the Super Bowl and won. What, got Super Bowl MVP this year too? Or not Super Bowl MVP, but just MVP. I know. Looking at what could have been. Poor Todd. Great story though for Darnold, you know, the journeyman. And he didn't. I wouldn't say he plays amazing, but he didn't really have to. That's comes down to team composition. Why am I not jumping like I should be? Oh, because of that pool put there. Where is... there. Did I fall down again? I guess I didn't fall to my death. They're D, yes. I would also argue again. I feel like Kenneth Walker. There's a reason why he got MVP. I mean, he had his rushing yards were pretty damn high. Oh, come on. Why don't I make that jump? There's a shrine over there I gotta go pray to get my little bonus. How many is that now that Seattle has within the last, what, probably last 10 years? 15, 20? 2 in the last 20, right? Can't remember when the last one was. Like an offering. Let's make it 1,000 and see what happens. Okay, so 1,000 was the key. Yes. Though, I mean, it was crazy, like, how tight that was the entire game, and then just, like, as soon as Seattle scored one, then, like, Pats were like, hold my beer, and then it was like, oh, bet, here we go. And it's just like they took the lid off from the end zone. Gotta love my in-depth analysis. Yeah. Can't remember. What was the last one? Because I remember my brother, like I said, I think I told the story. My little brother was out at Pendleton, and he got one Seahawks tattooed on his calf after that one. Don't hide. Right? Where'd the little turtle guy go? Can you go up above? Little turtle guys are like loot goblins in Diablo. They always run. They got so much loot when you do take them down. Nope. Oh, I'm still missing a few. Should have been a 2P. Well, you know. Sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. Been it through here? Anytime anybody wins over the Packers, I'm a happy man.
Over here!
It's one of the worst things, though, about sometimes being a fan of college sports and then also pro sports is that you have this really weird moment where some of your players that you really liked on your team in college go on to play for teams that you really hate in the pros, or vice versa. Players from teams that you hate in college ends up being one of your best players on the team that you root for now. Very conflicting and weird.
Who's that? Oh, over here!
Nope. Wrong guy. There we go. Kept doing that little counter too early. I'll start playing with these little cestus things a little more here.
Who's that?
I'm gonna punch, punch, punch it, punch. I gotta learn my blocks too. Okay, that finisher's actually really cool. Nothing here.
This choke point leads to Hamamatsu. I
Can't go up
will
there.
not surrender it.
There's a body over here. Just getting showered with the loot that I'm like 90% of the time just ignoring. You ever play Nioh games, Clutch?
No one said anything about fighting yokai here.
I heard Ninja were lurking in this abandoned temple, but it's crawling with yokai!
Okay, investigate the abandoned temple there. I gotta figure out a way to get to that. Those who live in the shadows, that's the one I'm working on right there. Oh, there. Really? Do you play Souls games? Souls likes, I guess, if you will.
Damn. Seems the Kaida's onto us. I'd better report to the chief.
I feel like this little guy's just right outside, right here. Only I could get to you. Never fought this type of enemy before.
Fire's coming from the hideout.
Deserted village key.
Has Takeda already made his move?
Yes, I've already been up here. Just didn't have the mission started, so I couldn't get to that yet. How do I get... Too far, maybe? It's one of those little guys I can collect. I can hear him. It's driving me nuts. You can also see it on the map, too. right there. Ooh, be a little careful, don't want to die. How have I not unlocked that one yet? One thing I do wish you could do is like set waypoints. Otherwise, you gotta keep opening and closing. Punch, punch, punch. Come on. Kind of looks like a collectathon the way I'm playing it right now, I realize, but these are super helpful to get. At least where I'm at right now. So you can use those little guys count for the merit points, which gets your little blessings here. So those are the Kodama blessings. So increases your elixir drop rate. Oh, I probably should upgrade that too. Increased damage dealt. Is nice to have. I'm down to 10 points. This one, I'm not even going to try to say it, is when you pray at those little shrines, you get this. Alright, there we go. Let's see how close I am to a level up. 13,000 away. Not that close. So I'm going to go this way. Little Naruto run. Everybody loves a good Naruto run. Love the stance switch sometimes. Gotta get better on my block though. I'm just way better with the dodge. And then I go and do that and run out of stamina. So I'm basically trying to tell people I'm good with my dodge. Alright, where's those at? I gotta tell you, the other thing that always gets me is the key pulse thing that you're supposed to do. Like when you're attacking, when the samurai style, like you do these attacks and then you see how that blue kind of builds up. And you hit the right bumper for the key pull, so like gets your stamina back quicker. What's going on, man? Fan of Fable? Or not Fable. Whoa. Fan of Nioh.
What?
I'm not anywhere as far as Clint is right now. Really? Okay. think I'm like almost to 40. And he was popping 60 earlier today. I'm still on the map before him.
Who's that?
I'm not gonna lie, this is like I've got 1 and 2, never played through them. I've been meaning to, but then 3 kind of was like, they mentioned open world, people were throwing comparisons to Elden Ring, and I was just like, yeah, I'm here for it. And then I played the demo, and it's like, okay, this is exactly what I wanted in the game. Let's do a stance switch to high. Yeah, I'm liking the Cestus. I learned the key pulses better though. That finisher. Oop, I don't want to do that yet. Booter stance. Yeah. Use a stance switcher and smite too. Yes. And okay, so it's somewhere between, like, the way I describe it is you've got Elden Ring open world-esque. Like, it's not the same level of exploration, but there is quite a bit. It's got, I want to say, like, the yokai form and like the yokai abilities reminds me a lot of Black Myth Wukong, but then the actual combat is, it's like Ninja Gaiden, I would almost say. Okay, am I going? I am not going the right way. Still not going the right way. Helps if I stay looking the right way. There we go. Yeah. It kind of took over what I was trying to do in Arc Raiders, because like I'm not even anywhere prepared for this next expedition, and I was going to work on that, and then here came this game, and literally my computer's on all the time because I never know if I'm going to want to stream it to my ally, because it's, oh dear lord, is it awful trying to play it on that if you don't sit there and stream it from the computer. But I'm always trying to get a little bit of time in. I don't know, it's weird, it's hitting the itch that Elden Ring did for me, you know? And it seems like a lazy comparison, and I get that. I really do. But for me, like, Elden Ring was my first real Souls-like that I stuck with. And not only did I stick with it, but like I went through and did New Game Plus 2 more times to get the 2 other endings. So that way I could get 1,000 out of 1,000 gamer score points on it. Oh, yes, yes. Are you trying to go through all of them before you hit up the new Resident Evil Requiem? Oh, right there. I timed that one wrong. Oh. I will say the first couple are shorter experiences. Funny enough, my first Resident Evil I ever played was 5. That one I grinded to no end to get all like the little cheats and stuff, and the special weapons. Alright, let's go. Stance. Love that finisher. Okay. Can't say there is some lore there. Can't say I've ever really finished that one all the way through. Oh, I don't know why I just did that. That was dumb of me. I brought all these guys back. Oh, that just... Yeah, I like the Cestus a lot. Yeah. Old school tank controls, man. It's crazy to think that we didn't think anything of it back then because it was just, that's the way the games were. Actually, some of them were even worse. There you are. So get me my ninja or samurai points. Like try to go back and play Dino Crisis. Holy cow, that one's rough. Sorry, I'm going to say it probably 100 more times. I'm easy to please, apparently. And we got to get on the roof somehow? We come up from underneath. Yep, on the roof. There it is. Yes, they absolutely are, and if you spend the time to learn them, holy cow, you can do some crazy stuff. I am, as I was telling Nissa earlier, I am just slightly above a button masher. I know some of the combos, and I throw them in, but to like just do this beautiful long flowing combo, just as, it's beyond me. There was a perfect block, finally. Who is... Oh, there you are. Key pulse. Health. And you... Surprised they didn't send me a more difficult guy to fight there at the end. Throwing out the contra code. The little one right there? I used to be the basic guy that would like... Fighting games were always my struggle because of the combo system. I could do like, you know, the back towards B, was it? For your Raiden combo. There's that one. Oh, you're good, Nissa. Heal up. You. I used up all my stamina, not paying attention, just button mashing. What about you, Clutch? You said you're too busy. What you got going on right now on your plate? How do I get back there? There it is. Let's go right through the door. I even going the right way. I'm going the wrong way for this too. Dang it. Honestly, it is my favorite too. Just the problem is, like, Rick was making it sound like you're almost going to get punished for not getting familiar with the samurai style. So I have been really pushing that more. But I mean, there's, even in the samurai style, like, there's so many different weapons you can use. You go in the, like, I'm using the Cestus, but you got Axe, Dachi, I didn't care for, it's a slow one. Dual swords are too quick for me. Switchglaives I couldn't get. The regular swords I was good with. Axe was not bad, but I've been digging the Cestus. And over here I've been ninja swords and this one were my two favorites so far. Talons were okay, but... There's my... points. Oops. Yes, the Naruto run is... Though sometimes he does full Naruto run, other times it's like the... Okay, so it's when the boost kicks in that I go full Naruto run. Otherwise, it's kind of like this little half one. I'm gonna pirouette to the side or something. It's summoned, but I haven't been really needing it. Save that for... Oh! I walked right into that one, okay. Not what I wanted to do there. Did we just become best friends? Ooh, didn't see that one coming. Talk to him.
I owe you one. Seems I ticked off the Takeda a bit too... Just a thought, but you and those Takeda yokai, how about we join up? Their master's gotta be around here somewhere.
Alright, let's do it. Where's the master at? Of course.
I bet you thought I was a Takeda shinobi, huh? I was just tracking yokai. I haven't put a finger on any Tokugawa soldiers. Still, you need to track me down. Damn good.
Where is... God. I will say I like the little yokai ability with the ninja a lot more. The little jump kick does a lot of key damage, like basically stamina damage. Though technically I guess I could switch it around and use it on both of them, but I like having a little bit of variety, different options. There. so that one's cleared out over there. Sometimes they give you dialogue, but they haven't been lately. Switch the stance. Come on, your stamina was gone. Let me do it. Ooh, that drop down attack was a lot better than I thought it would be. Back way open in this? Okay. I just apparently missed the door. Oh. Don't mind me just jumping randomly, because I get the timing down and I get so into it. My whole body goes with it. Sometimes I do the same thing too when I'm playing like an FPS and I go for a sniper shot. It's weird. Sometimes I get it, and other times I cause myself to like pull, which is annoying. Key pulse. So one thing, there's a lot of different systems that play in this game that trying to remember all of them all the time is just ridiculous. Not paying attention, and I'm just like dang near dead. Lucking out in the fact that I'm still kicking. Right, where's this guy at? There you are, little guy. Kick this down too. Yeah. Isn't that one of the status things you can usually get in a lot of games? Increased damage when you're low HP, just like that. Yeah, just took me out. Paying attention like I should. Okay, so that's probably gonna be the big boss yokai here. That's why they put that right there. Actually, what I'm gonna do is you're supposed to get points. I haven't had anybody actually summon me. I don't know what that says about my character. But I'm gonna put one of these down. Maybe somebody will call me. That's exactly right. Especially with this, the Cestus. Ah, Matchroom Coffin. Famous line right there. Guess I'm an old man. Am I missing anything over here?
Me. Hey, where are you going? I'll wait for you here.
I don't want to actually fight you guys yet.
Well, shall we be on? Follow me!
Oh, come on. Alright, so only one came over. That's good. Heal up, and we'll go for it. By the way, Matchroom is, Matt, if you will, is honestly my favorite. Everybody likes Rand, but Matt was the best Wheel of Time. Yeah, you got... Get out of the corner, get out of the corner. This guy. No, you.
That's their master, eh?
There it is. There it is. Oh, jeez. I don't think it was supposed to go that way.
This looks like the last of them.
Wait,
And that's that.
seriously over-leveled for
Now
this?
then, no point in keeping secrets from you anymore. The name's Fuma Kotaro, a shinobi under the employ of Sagami's Hojo clan. Been hiding out in the ruins to do recon on both the Tokugawa and Takeda. You saw that odd Takeda army, yeah? So long as the
I know.
Hojo and Takeda are allies,
I feel like he
taking
did way
action
more than I
breached the
did.
contract, but not avenging my men would soil the Fuma name. I got no ties to the Tokugawa, but I owe you. How about a sparring match? As a thank you, I'll gladly show you the arts of the Fuma if you want to see him.
Heck yeah.
Oh, hey, here to spar, yeah? I want a taste of what? All right, show me what you've got.
Yeah. Especially with those claws.
No holding back.
Alright, so let's...
A clash of shinobi, eh? All right, bring it. Hanzo taught you from what I can tell. This'll be fun.
He's got... crazy HP. I got ninja arts too. Look at me, man. Yeah, he catches you, you're done. I don't know what to do on that one. Holy cow. I'm all the way over there. Oh, that's a long way to go. I think I opened up that one way. Can I go? Crazy far away for me to have to run to without a spawn point anywhere nearby. No, technically there's gonna be like the smaller enemies around, but you can really run right past them. So it's really just gonna be him. There's gotta be a better spawn point to get to that. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Be here. The boss, yes, but not that guy that I was going to spar with. So he's still there to take down, but big boss will be down. Yeah, I feel like this door, yeah, up here should be open. Yep, right there. There's a shortcut. All right. It's gonna mess me up in the corner. Alright, what do we got here? Exact. That's what I said. It looks like a lot like a gremlin. It's crazy. There's my souls and all that other stuff that I left behind. Do I go cheap? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see your level 43. I'm gonna bring you in.
Oh, hey, here to spark is what makes for.
Let's try this again. Oh wait, no, he's not gonna do it because I brought somebody with me, right?
What I'd love makes for shoddy.
Son of a gun. I just wasted that. Alright. Well, so much for that. Don't have the spirit vein to get to there. Crucible Wraith is over there. Alright, we're gonna go back and... he sees me now. Let's fast travel. Where's the big boss? Oh, I gotta go this way. I'm trying to figure out the quickest way to get up there. Probably this way, and then we'll go up. No, that gate isn't open to me yet. Be over here. I gotta remember there's a couple of weird roadblocks, if you will. Like the same kick over and over again. The spam kick. It's like the low kick in Mortal Kombat. Just constantly trip your opponent, and then every once in a while you pepper in an uppercut. Because it's the only moves you got. Jump down. Sacred water. That's a new enemy right there. It's like a leech. Fire is not the play. Let's try. Come on, your stamina's down. I hate how some of them just take increased damage instead of actually letting you do a finisher on them when they're low stamina. There's the cups that you need to do the summoning. He just did a little, speaking of Mortal Kombat, little Liu Kang vice kick there. I see. Oh, there it is. Come on. There we go. $1,000 is what I did last time. Yeah, exactly. But those things don't shoot back. They're just there for me to do that too, which is kind of nice. I always get those little ninja skills that I let build up for way too long. I almost never know what to spend them on. Especially on the samurai side, because I feel like I got most of the main samurai skills that I can unlock right now. The rest are like weapon specific. It's like certain combos and stuff or moves. And then I feel weird because like I get going with a weapon and then all of a sudden it gets really out leveled and I switch to something else and I just put all the points into the other weapon and I'm not using it anymore. Like skill paralysis. Pay attention. I know, right? Oh. Play this game the way it should be played. Avoid the fights. Can't believe I wasted that summon on a bunch of like trash mobs. Broken shrine. Hollow form. Okay, I need to look at those skills again here soon. There's the way up.
Oh, Hachiman Daibusatsu, please grant us fortune in battle.
Gonna sneak up on the gremlin. This guy I can't sneak up on because he won't spawn until I get too close. So let's go sneak around this side. That's the turtle guy. My little loot goblin you. Enemy base captured. Look at that. I think next big boss I'll have to go through and spend a hot second going through and checking my loot situation. Here. Oh, come on. These things are supposed to essentially like spawn in different loot waves of enemies. And at the end of it, you basically get crucible points that are supposed to upgrade one-year powers of some sort. I don't know. So many different systems. It's on the map. It's a thing to do. Makes numbers go up, so I do it. appreciate you guys tuning in for all this expertise and valuable knowledge that I'm providing. Oh, son of a gun. I had that fire going on. Gesture menu. I didn't even know that was there. There's supposed to be co-op in this, but I haven't really messed with that yet. How far do I gotta go? Son of a gun. Alright, here we go. Naruto, run! Avoid the airbender there. It's like essentially a gremlin mixed with Aang's little what was that? His creature called? Little monkey thing. Lemur. It's supposed to be a lemur, right? At least the enemies in here don't respawn. Take that. See if I can't do a little better this time. Off to a great start. I went right into it that time too, and I did it again. All the ammo. Ah, again. Use the environment to your advantage, I guess. It was way easier that time around. Ooh, Kusanagi. Spirit Force. If I remember correctly, you have your little guardian skills, which is like your these little abilities. There it is. See, that guy, I've unlocked enough of the crucible things to have a second ability with him. I wondered how you'd done that, because I'd seen a couple of people through the shorts and stuff like that having two abilities unlocked. Okay, so I need any of my skills. 6 to 8, I'm above. 6 to 8, 5 to 8, above. At the max for that. Let's see if we can. The key recovery is going to be important. Life and stamina, I think, are going to be the ones I want to go with. look at these skills. Don't care about that one. Oh, actually, I'll take that because I got the extra space for it. Impressive strength. That's cool. That one. Hollow form. Which one's mist? Do I have mist? That should be in over here. Go down to ninja. Which one's mist? Already got 8 footstool jump. Storm can I? And a lot of the ninja skills are kind of like little ninjutsu things that you can do, throw down and stuff. Already have missed. Leap, Kata shell. I do have missed, okay. Attacking, press right bumper to quickly turn and dodge it. Okay, so that's what that is. I need to learn to use that more then. A good way to recover ki. I like that it's like human enemies now because they're a little bit easier to do stuff like that.
On the battlefield. Very well. Naito Masatoya of Takeda's 4 vessel shall be your opponent.
All right. Oh, what am I even going to attack me? He's got some nice range. Oh, he caught me. He caught me. That was a good hit for him. Nice thing is, I'm like right there. Wonder.
Oh, a new face on the battlefield. Very well. Naito Masatoya of
I should have
Takeda's
shot
4
him
vessel
first.
shall be your opponent.
What's up, buddy? I like that skill.
But you are still no match.
Too early. I had the timing down and then... Come on. Where are you going? That little underhanded trick is pretty sneaky. A lot quicker timing than his overhead. And they look very similar for the wind up. he tricked me. See that? He baited me into a guard for an attack that never came. Okay. There we go. There's that time. Ooh, he jumped back from that one. Come on. Right here. This feels like an epic duel right here. Yes!
I could be bested like this.
I'll take that one. I feel pretty proud of myself on that one. I'm gonna go back to being cheap right here. Creeping in the grass, coming to assassinate you. All right. Do we think he's a boss? I already got that. First, check see what's in this little area over here. I really need all this. Son of a gun. Is he using assessors too? Oh, that's right, because when they do that, it's supposed to be me. Me that knows all the combos. Alright. Oh, that's a heck of a long gun there. More like a cannon, really. Can it blow up? Nope, so it doesn't blow up. It's just there for looks. It's red for no reason.
Who's that?
How did he see me? Ooh, Jang. Health, health. Pay attention to health. Alright, let's take this guy out real quick too. Really did anything. Come on. I think Shinobi style is gonna be the way on this one. That seems to be the way to go. All I got out of it was 2 elixirs? I feel cheated. Another enemy base with a shrine. Alright. Take this one out and I'll call it a night. I don't pay attention to the time. It will be, I'll look up again and it'll be like 1 o'clock in the morning. Basically what happened to me last night. Playing my buddy, playing Apex, and I was like, oh, I'll get on up to like a half hour. And ended up being 3 hours. Dog. Can I assassinate the dog? Yep. Alright. Ooh. Ninja arts. I wonder if the helmet on will keep. Nope, it doesn't. Alright. Still 9,000 away from a level up. That's disappointing. Alright, everybody. Yeah, it did. It's really satisfying when it does that. It's the old school Japanese style games that I remember. Do that a lot in Ninja Gaiden too. Ninja Gaiden also, I guess is what I should say. But yeah. That's it for me tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. As always, you guys are awesome. Make this a lot more fun when somebody's hanging out, talking, watching, and whatnot. You guys have a great evening. Play some games, have some fun, and catch y'all later. Good night.